Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope you had a great week this past week, as the market gave us plenty of opportunities to capitalize on. In this video, I want to talk about my analysis for GBPUSD and GBPJPY. So I'll be starting off with GBPUSD from the weekly time frame and work my way down to the 4-hour time frame. Now, on the weekly time frame for GBP USD, we can see that price has broken this trend line here. Went all the way up, didn't really get to the 1.23 area that I was expecting, and then quickly rejected back to the downside to this minor support level over there around the 1.205 area, which I will show you next. And so that's what we can see on the weekly time frame. Again, price is still comfortably in this downtrend, and that up move could have just been a retracement, okay, of the down move that price has been on for several weeks. So if we look at this, we can see the price has been forming these lower lows and lower highs, and then lower lows, and then lower highs, and lower lows, then lower highs. Okay, so that is what price has been forming. So it's possible that this could just be a continuation of that, but it's very difficult to say as of now. So let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, again, we can see that price, again, looking at the trend line, okay, that price tested the trend line here, as you can see in these arrows, and then price broke out of the trend line, moved to the upside slightly, okay, and then quickly rejected back down to the trend line or support level around the 1.205 area, okay, which is what we're seeing on the daily time frame. And then if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, which will be key for us in the upcoming week, we can see that price is moving along the trend line, or more or less along the channel, okay, in this direction, up, down, just up again, came down, and then price finally broke out of this area, came back up to retest it, okay, as well as this support and resistance area, tested it there, and then quickly rejected back into this support area here around the 1.205 area. Okay, price did test the trend line a little bit before coming to the upside. So this is where we are at currently. Okay, so whether price continues to the downside or whether price rejects to the upside is what we'll be looking for this week on GBP USD. All right, so what I would say basically is the area that is key for us is this 1.205 area here. Okay, so seeing how price reacts to this area will be the determining factor. If price decides to break this area right to the downside again, then we may end up just taking our sell trade from there. Okay, again, if I move this trade, this area just a little bit to the top, okay, so that we can capture more area, then we would realize that from what I'm seeing here now, most likely price may end up continuing to the downside. Okay, and what I've noticed as well, I don't know whether we can see it clearly on the hourly time frame. Maybe not. Maybe for hourly time frame it's easier to spot it. But I'll point out what I've just seen now. that happened last week that I didn't really see to capitalize on, and that is this move right here. Okay, and that is this head and shoulder move, which I didn't really pick up last week. But this is something that could have easily been capitalized on, and something that could easily have been taken advantage of. Um, Nonetheless, price currently is at key resistance area now, or area that was previously support, now resistance, because price has broken that area and has come back up to retest it. And if you look closely, we can see that price has tested that area several times here and here, and even all these areas here, here, and here as well. So price broke it, came back to retest it, and now formed this candle. So our move is if the next continuation candle, let's see the hourly time frame. No, we can't really see clearly there. So on the 4 hourly time frame, if the next continuation candle is bearish, right, and price coming down here to close below this next. Okay, so we have a candlestick that forms next and it closes strongly bearish. Then most likely price would continue to the downside. Okay, and we can capitalize on that down move as well up to this resistance area. Okay, so the next bearish move forms. We take our sell trade, say from somewhere here, profit up, take profit there, and stop loss up there, and I'll take profit down here at 100 pips or so. So it's still a very good trade that we can easily capitalize on as well, but we just have to see how the candle closes. On the other hand, if the next 4 hour candle closes bullish and closes above most likely the high of this candle, and I don't just mean a week up, I mean like the candle actually closes bullish above the high of this candle, then most likely price will be bullish up back up to this resistance area over there. So again, for GBP USD, the next candle is very, very key to let us know where the market will be heading to. Okay, so this area around the 1.205 area is still very key for us, and then we're just waiting to see how the next candle would react, and that would give us a good indication of what we are going to do next. But for now, again, it's just to observe what is happening and see if the next candle is either bullish or bearish. Okay, so, and this small candle here is our indicator. Okay. So again, this is more or less a baby bar because the body of this candle is inside the body of the next candle. So we can easily say the high here and the low here, like as I was saying. Okay. So if the next candle or if whatever candle closes, if it closes above this area here, then price most likely will be bullish, and then we'll take our buy trades and our stop loss just below this level here. If the next candle or if the candle that closes bearish closes and breaks this lower level, then we'll be taking our trades down there to sell and our stop loss just above this area there. So that's what we're looking at for GBP USD. I hope that video has been very helpful to you. Next, I'm going to talk about my analysis for GBP JPY. And again, I'll start off with the weekly time frame and then work my way down to the 4 hour time frame. So on the weekly time frame, as usual, I was expecting price to continue to the downside, which it did. When immediately price got to this support area around the 160 level, quickly rejected to the upside, and as you can see, price has been forming quite a number of weeks around that area there. Okay, so between the 162 and 160 area, there's been Anytime price drops into that level, price has quickly rejected off it. So it's not really forming, it's very difficult for price to form this classical double top pattern, because anytime price gets into this area here, there is a rejection to the upside. Okay, so we can't really see that form except a very strong bearish candle comes and then closes strongly bearish around the 158 level. But for now, what we can see is this area still holding this 161 area, okay, or the 162 area, depending on how you want to see it, still holding, and price not closing below that area on the weekly time frame. Price has tried several times to get below that area, but buyers have quickly pushed price back to the upside. And in this past week, what happened? Price went to the downside, got into this support area here around the 160 level, and then quickly rejected, forming this pin bar here, and then a continuation as well. So what happened was price came down all the way to this level, quickly rejected off, breaking back above that area, came down to retest that area, and then now continuing to the upside, which is what I am expecting for GBPJPY. And on the 4-hour time frame, we can see what I was talking about, what I'm talking about fairly clearly. Price getting into that area there and rejecting off it. Price broke again this significant area here. Okay. And then when price broke that area, price came back up. Oh, price came back down to retest that area and then rejected to the upside. Okay. So whether or not price keeps rejecting from that area or whether price keeps going to the top, at this point it's very difficult to say. We can trade this area on a day trading basis, really, and get a significant area where we can trade off of, which this is one of them here. And even if we go to our 4-hour time frame, we can see the area here as well. Okay, so price got to that area and rejected to the downside, and then price rejected up again and could easily get to this area here. Okay, for me personally, GBPJPY is not a pair that I would trade at the moment, just because of how unpredictable it is for now. What I can identify, I don't know if you can see that as well, is this level here. Okay, we can see the area, price testing that area. Okay, yeah, so this is what I can identify as well. And if you look closely, we can see price in this channel, right, came up from this sort of double top pattern here and came down here, not necessarily getting to this level, got to this support level, rejected up. Price could get all the way back to this area again, give us a sell signal, and then before coming all the way back down to this area. And this is where we may start looking for our major price reaction around the 158 area. But generally for GBPJPY, this is what I am expecting. So I won't be trading it for now and see if price will get all the way to this level. So generally speaking, this level up here is my key area that I'm looking out for. So I won't be trading until price gets towards that area, and I will see what happens. If price rejects off this area there, or if price breaks it to the upside. And the next area that I will be looking for is around the 158 level. So the 158 level and the 165 level are my key areas for GBP JPY. Okay, and that is where I'll be looking to trade. If not, okay, I won't trade GBP JPY for now until price reaches that area. Okay, the next area is down here, which is the 158 level that I mentioned. So a very wide range, but one that you can easily wait for and see how price reacts, because if you're able to capitalize on this move, it's going to be a massive move and a very good one for you as well. So this is what I'm looking at for GBPJPY and GBPUSD. I hope this video has been very helpful. If it has, kindly leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis videos. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great week ahead. Peace.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget